my channel. So today I have for you all a cruelty-free makeup tutorial. I'm transitioning into buying more cruelty-free makeup products versus cruel makeup products. And this is because some brands actually test their makeup on animals and it hurts the animals severely. They primarily test on bunnies and beagles, and it makes me very upset to see animals hurting just for people to make some makeup products. I still do have cruel makeup products in my collection because it would be a waste to throw out some products that work well for me still, and eventually they will be pushed out and all the cruelty-free products will move in. If you want to learn more about cruelty-free beauty, I would suggest you check out my friend Claire, the Aware Beauty channel. She is doing this video in collab with me. She's going to teach you guys a little bit about cruelty-free beauty and her favorite cruelty-free makeup products. She specializes in cruelty-free and environmentally friendly beauty, so I would go and check out her video down below. Throughout this makeup tutorial, I'm going to be showing you products that I use that are cruelty-free, that I've started buying. So this is going to be like a chit-chat makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get started. The one I'm using is this Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. It's full coverage, or you could use it as a medium coverage if you want, and it's really good for dry skin because this is a moisturizing base, and I have it in the shade Ivory. And I like to use this buffing foundation brush from Ulta, and you really want to work it into your face so it gets all blended and it's even. I've only tried 3 cruelty-free concealers. One of them actually I ran out of. That was my NYX waterproof concealer. These were the only ones that I could find at the drugstore. And these are both by Physicians Formula. This one just looks like this, and this one's the Super CC Cream one. I haven't tested this fully, so right now we're gonna be using this one. Concealer for me is the most important part of my makeup, so obviously I'm going to be looking for more cruelty-free concealer. I'm just gonna make a triangle underneath my eyes. I'm just putting it where I get the most redness, so like on my eyebrows and in between my eyebrows, sides of my eyes, just kind of like framing my eyes with this concealer. I'm using this deluxe contour brush, but I use it to blend in my concealer. I just had to stop the camera for a bit to fix the lighting because it was atrocious, and I just realized. We're gonna move on to the powder. Now, I don't wear powder all over my face because I feel like it's just too much makeup, so I only put it right where I put my concealer. I found this Milani powder foundation, and I got it in the lightest shade, and I have been loving this so far. It's like a powder, but it's not like grainy. It's really smooth and soft, and I think this is my favorite powder. I'm just gonna put this on the brush that I use my concealer for, and I'm going to lightly pat it wherever I put my concealer. And obviously you could do this all over your face if you like to wear powder all over your face. Now we're going to go on to contouring, highlighting, and blush. And this is my favorite like face palette right now that I've been using non-stop, and it's the Naked Flushed palette by Urban Decay in Streak. And it has a warm toned bronzer here, a pink toned highlight here, and a coral toned blush here. If you are going cruelty free, I would definitely recommend to pick up one of these Naked Flush palettes. It's really, really easy just to grab this, put it on your makeup table. It takes up less space. I use this a lot. But if you're buying drugstore products, my favorite bronzers would be from Physicians Formula. I used most of this bronzer up, and this is the Bronze Booster. For highlight from the drugstore, the one that I have at the moment is this little square palette from Physicians Formula. It's super, super, super shiny. Good pick as well. And blush, of course, we have our little NYX blush right here in Pinched. And it's really, really pigmented as well. You just need a little dab of your brush and it brightens up your whole face. I'm going to kind of be using a mix of these products for this tutorial. Bronzer, I'm probably going to use this one from the Naked Flushed palette in Streak. I like to take it right on the top portion of my cheekbone, not really up high, but you could see where I'm placing it. And you don't want to go all the way down your face. You want to focus right at the edge of your face. I'm also taking it on my jawline, again focusing towards my face, and then right on my chin. Don't be afraid to put a lot on because obviously we're going to blend this out. And then I'm going to put it on my forehead and connect that in with my bronzer. The higher you go with your bronzer, the more like elevated your cheekbones will be, but don't go too high or else you'll look really scary. The brush that I was using is this little like taper brush. I got this at BeautyCon New York, so if you saw the BeautyCon video, that's where I got the brushes. I'm taking this fluffy brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to blend my contour out. Now it makes a line kind of down your face, but it's faded out, so it's darker towards your face and it's lighter on your cheeks because you don't want a line down your cheeks. And when you're blending your chin, you also want to blend up on this contour. And for blush, I guess I'll use the blush from this palette as well because I'm in love with this blush. It's so beautiful. I'm taking this brush from Sephora, I'm basically putting it on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm gonna blend it up with this brush because you want more of the blush color on the apples of your cheeks than you want on the side of your face. For highlight, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula little palette because I'm going to show you how I use this. You could use these as eyeshadows, that's what it recommends also, but I use this as a highlight. I'm going to take this brush, also from that set that I've been using. I'm going to take these 4 colors right here, they're like pinkish tones, and I'm just going to mix / blend them all together in my brush. And now I'm highlighting on top of where I put my blush. This is something that not a lot of people do, but you could see where I put my bronzer right here, and I like to highlight right in between. So I'm going like up around my chin. I don't contour my nose, but I like to go down the bridge of my nose with a highlight. A little bit in the inner corner by my brow bones. Now to fill in my eyebrows and also to work with my eyes, I'm using this Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay, and this palette is another one of those palettes that if you're cruelty free, this is literally like all you'll need for your eyes. They have neutral shades that you could fill in your eyebrows with, or you could do your eyeshadow with, and it has this little black over here you could line your eyes with, and this highlight shade is beautiful. Using this flat part of the Naked 3 brush, dipping it in faint right here, and I fill them in really lightly because I have dark eyebrows. I don't want to make them too dark, but for primer, I'm using this NYX eyeshadow base. I've been using this base for about a year now, and it still is amazing. I'm just gonna prime my eyelids. The other eye palette I'm going to be using is this Too Faced Natural Eyes. Some of my favorite shades are this like Honey Pot one, Push Up, Silk Teddy, Nudie, and Cashmere Bunny. I'm just gonna make up this eyeshadow look as I go along. I'll try not to be too basic with it. I'm gonna start by using Naked 2, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. I'm going to take Push Up from the Natural Eyes palette. I'm going to put that in the crease and kind of drag that down onto the lid as well. I'm going to take Cashmere Bunny in just the crease, so I'm not going to blend it down or anything. I'm just going to put it right into the crease of my eye. I'm going to take Faint, the color I used with my eyebrows, and I'm going to put that right on the outer wing of my eye. I'm not going to wing it out, I'm just going to like pat it on. Maybe blend that a little bit into the crease, but not really. I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm gonna blend it all together. Also, this blending brush I got from Target for like $2 like a year ago, and this is my favorite blending brush. Now I'm going to take Venus from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to highlight my brow bones and inner corners. I'm going to put it a little bit on the inner lash line as well. So I'm going to take some Naked 2, the color that we used as the base, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line to connect where I put the darker color of Faint. I'm gonna go in and curl my eyelashes. This is really, really important if you don't want eyelashes to stick straight out. For mascara, I've been using this new Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this mascara is amazing. I will never go back to any of my Cruel mascaras. It has this huge brush with little fiber materials on it, and it's in an hourglass shape, and it makes my lashes amazing, beautiful, doll-like. Now I have huge lashes. And the last step to this cruelty-free makeup tutorial is lips, and I'm going to be using my NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue. I love NYX Butter Glosses. This is probably like the 8th in my collection, and it is like a petal rose color. Oh my gosh. It's so pigmented. And here is the final makeup look.
Taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your lifetime man. And I love you when you're singing that song. And I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
That is the makeup look. I hope you guys now learned a little bit more about cruelty-free beauty. If you want to buy cruelty-free yourself, I would suggest you check out this website called PETA. I'm not sponsored, by the way, in any way. I just came across this website. What it is you type in the name of a makeup brand and it tells you right away if the makeup brand is cruel or cruelty-free. The PETA website will be linked down below along with some other cruelty-free websites so you can check if your makeup brands are cruelty-free. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up for all those beagles and bunnies out there, and comment down below if you want to see more cruelty-free makeup tutorials or any cruelty-free hauls that I might do. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys soon for the last video in the #spring series.